All right, ladies and gentlemen, huge topic. This is a topic that I don't even want to go into because it's about happiness. It's about misery in the context of the watch hobby, of the watch obsession. I don't even want to talk about this, but I have to. I feel morally obliged. All right, let's begin this. All right, in the summer of 2005, while vacationing in the bustling metropolis of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I found myself in an award-winning bakery, basking in the sheer ecstasy of a large, sumptuous slice of peanut butter pie. Halfway through, I had achieved what I can only describe as dessert nirvana. My taste buds had synchronized with the peanut butter pie in a way that transcended mere consumption. We had become one, untied, in a euphoric flavor marriage that could only make the gods weep. Now let me tell you something. I experienced the peanut butter pie effect when I went to Mexico with this 143, SPB 143 by Seiko. I also experienced the peanut butter pie effect when I wore this to Las Vegas and to Arizona. It's one of those special watches, probably one of the top 3 watches that Seiko's made in the last 20 years. An important watch. In fact, they've even come out with a new version, slightly smaller. I don't need it. I'm happy enough with this slightly larger version. But it's kind of like, this is my peanut butter pie. So, let's continue with the allegory. So, I'm back in Pittsburgh in 2005. I'm eating peanut butter pie. And then disaster struck. In the midst of my pie-induced bliss, my so-called friend offered me a taste of his lemon layer cream cake. Let me tell you, it didn't matter that this was the best lemon layer cream cake ever crafted by human hands. What mattered is that its flavor profile smashed into my peanut butter pie experience like a wrecking ball through a stained glass window. The moment that lemony intruder hit my palate, I was unceremoniously ejected from the Peter Pie zone and left stranded in a flavor purgatory from which there was no return. I tried to get back into the pleasure of eating the peanut butter pie, but it was too late. Once I had that lemon cake, my taste buds were scrambled. The magic was gone. The rest of the once glorious slice of peanut butter pie was nothing more than a cruel reminder of what I lost. Now, thanks to my friend's heinous crime, and we're going to call this crime something that applies to the watch hobby. We're going to call it Flavor Sabotage Syndrome. I spiraled into a deep depression, my life forever tainted by the citrus betrayal. And before you ask, no, we are no longer friends, not even on social media. Forgive, yes. Forget, never. The misery that resulted from this flavor foul play is etched into my soul. Now, what the heck does that have to do with a watch like this? Believe it or not, this syndrome isn't confined to the world of desserts. No, it invades the hollowed halls of the watch hobby. Now, many of you, I'm going to say, have a decent watch collection, say 6 to 20. I have 6, which feels like too many, frankly. I don't know how you guys have 20, but God bless you. Here's the problem. When you have to share your wrist time among multiple timepieces, you will never enter the blissful peanut butter pie zone of horology. Your ability to bond and enjoy with your favorite watches will be diluted, spread thin by your compulsive need to switch from one to another. I call this watch switch syndrome, and it's the orological equivalent of biting into a lemon layer cream cake while all you wanted was peanut butter pie bliss. And I'm telling you, man, whenever I'm not wearing this 143, I'm upset. I'm full of regret, and I'm going to explain. There's only one solution to this miserable affliction. You need to commit to a one and done. Get off the hamster wheel of crazy and focus on just one watch. One glorious, life-affirming watch that can deliver you to the promised land of unadulterated joy. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to just wear the 143. I'm not going to do it. Nope. I'm not going to just wear the 143. Look at it there. I'm getting my my contender for one and done ready. I decided I'm going to show it. All right, here we go. So, I wouldn't do it. I mean, I'm too stubborn. I'm going to keep my 6 watches, and as a result, I'm going to wallow in eternal misery. So, having said that, what I want to do, I want to give you guys a hypothetical situation. Let's say someone came up to me, knowing that I'm a watch freak, and I'm not going to give up any of my 6 watches. Love them all. They say to me, "Hey, McMahon, here's the thing, man. I'm going to dangle a big carrot in front of your face, McMahon. Here's the deal. I'm going to give you a future version of Ozempic with no side effects. It's going to be a miracle drug. It's going to curb your appetite, so you only consume 2,000 calories a day and maintain a chiseled 200-pound physique. But the condition is you can only choose one watch from your collection." And so I was thinking about that. What if someone offered me a pill and I could just easily eat 2,000 calories a day? I was wondering, what watch from my collection would I pick? Would I pick the Seiko Tuna? No, too big and it's quartz. Would I pick the Seiko SLA 055? No, it's too expensive for everyday wear. What about the SLA 023? No, it's like strapping a manhole cover to my wrist. What about the Citizen Frogzilla? Are you kidding? It's so chunky it might as well come up with its own zip code. So I only have 2 watches in my collection that are contenders. And they're watches that I would not wear on bracelets, because I connect more with watches when they're on FKM straps. This is the Seiko Wimera SLA 051 on the Divecore. So here's the thing, man. I would choose either the 143 that I just showed you or the Wimera, and they would both have to be on the a black FKM strap, because they're beautiful. They offer comfort, strong lume, versatility, and reliability. Now, the SLA 051 has more refinement. It should. It has a far better movement, far more accurate. I'm going to say, you're going to lose, if you wear the 6R35 movement, if you wear it all the time, you'll lose about 20 seconds a day, maybe 30. And then if you wear this one all the time, you're going to lose like 2 seconds. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, there is so there is the accuracy level. It's not a big issue, but I just wanted to point that out. And so the next question is the 051 worth, it's close to 3 times the amount. Actually, 2.5 times the amount of the 143. Is it worth that much more? Probably not. And so I'm looking at the situation, and if I'm forced to make my decision between the 051 and the 143 by including a factor called price-quality ratio, I have to take a deep breath. I have to take a deep breath and make a big decision. I think I got to make a big decision. I think I have to declare the Seiko SPB 143 the champion of the one and done for me. It's a tough call, but it's better to make one tough decision than to endure a lifetime of Flavor Sabotage Syndrome. And I'm just going to tell you guys a very melancholy truth. Folks, deep down, I know I'd be happier if I didn't have to choose a watch every morning, just as I'd be happier if I could just have finished that peanut butter pie without interruption. But here I am, I'm stuck in a Dantean inferno of my own making, while the lucky few with the courage and fortitude to commit to a one and done have escaped into orological heaven. So I just, you know what's disgusting about this conversation, ladies and gentlemen? I'm choosing the misery of having a 6-watch collection when I know I'd be happier with just one. That's disgusting. I wonder if there's any of you guys out there who could just choose one watch. I don't care if it's a $20 Casio, a $400 G-Shock Frogman, a Seiko 143, or the new version, the new smaller version, a Seiko Captain Willard, a Tudor Black Bay, an Omega Seamaster. What matters is that you're a person of conviction, a man with a self-confidence to enjoy your pie, unmolested by lemon cream cake interlopers. May you never fall victim to Flavor Sabotage Syndrome, and may your wrist forever be graced by the watch of your dreams. So before I sign off, let me ask you a question. Do you agree with me? Do you agree? Are you like me? You're diluting your watch potency by sharing the love, and you're denying yourself that peanut butter pie bliss, and yet you have to justify the purchases, so you keep doing it anyway. You choose misery over happiness. You have the knowledge of what happiness really is, but that stubborn part of yourself refuses to let you be happy. I wonder about that. And I'm telling you, man, I could easily make this Seiko SPB 143 the peanut butter pie of my life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. Until next time, I'm out.